Barcelona's always been tough for us. I think
It doesn't like us.
Yeah, that's true.
There's friction.
I feel positive going into this weekend. I feel like we're going to have definitely a better car,
I feel
more
like
suited car. It's a yes or a no question, Logan.
What's up, everyone? Team Torque here in Austria. Alex, as always, is late. Honestly, this guy.
Mate, I get roped into.
He.
We have a pull toggle that we need to check for our steering.
Stop making excuses. He wasn't here this morning. Flew in this morning. He's on it. He's coming late. He's late from the track. Man's just living a dream nowadays.
Listen, we're what podcast are we on number wise?
I don't know. This has to be 10?
45th?
11. Wow.
And it feels like 11, huh? Talking points, Logan. We've got a lot of questions.
Talking about, I think scrap the questions for a second. I think we need to talk about Barcelona. Get that out of the way. It wasn't a great round, right?
I like that. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
if we're honest, it sucked.
Have you drank my drink?
No, they didn't give you a drink yet.
Good hospitality from Williams there.
But it's a new weekend.
Yep.
We did all right here. Well,
it's a new day.
last year wasn't
It's a
too
new
bad
life.
here.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Barcelona is just
Barcelona's always been tough for us. I think
it doesn't like us.
Yeah, that's true.
There's friction.
It's like it's awkward. It's like that awkward person in the room when you travel to Barcelona. It's just a hanging grey cloud, isn't it?
It's like when
to
you're in
be
the middle
fair-
seat on an airplane and both people are taking the armrest.
A good old EasyJet from.
Yeah, you're just.
I hate when I'm middle seat,
Oh, it's terrible, isn't it?
and
I don't think there's much worse than a middle seat.
I agree. Apart
All right,
from,
are you an aisle or window guy?
I'm a window guy. I've got a good bladder.
I think
I don't need it, and I like resting my head on the
See,
side of the plane.
I know what you mean. If it's a short flight, I'm a window guy. If it's a bit longer, I'm an aisle guy.
Really,
I like that access to get out.
you know, I'm going to sound like a diva here, but I hate middle seats. I hate the center one,
Why?
because when I'm on a
I'm
window
with
seat,
you. I'm with
I
you.
feel privacy.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's our diva. We should have a diva segment. Every podcast we have 5 minutes where we can rant about something. Right.
Austria.
We didn't really touch upon Barcelona at all,
Well,
but it was
little
a
bit.
tough one. And I feel positive going into this weekend. I feel like we're going to have definitely a better car,
I feel
more
like,
suited car.
Well, I feel like you look at Barcelona, it's always been poor.
Yeah, I agree.
And then we always are okay when we come out of it.
I
So.
agree. What I'm interested to know is if Silverstone will be good for us, because I feel like it was definitely good for us last year, but I'm undecided for the most part.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting for sure.
Yeah, especially if we got a bit of a wind.
And Zandvoort should be interesting.
Yeah, I agree. Right, let's start it. We're in an old castle meeting business room. Sorry. We're in an old castle meeting room. What job would you have done if you weren't an F1 driver? I don't understand how that goes with that. What does being in here have to do with my job
Do you
if I wasn't
know-
an F1 driver?
Do you know what would be insane?
Yeah.
And still,
Yeah.
team, let's set it up. I want to be passenger in a fighter jet in the US.
In the US.
Boom. That would be sick. But imagine flying one of those. Oh my
I
goodness.
think a content piece with you in a passenger seat, landing on a Harrier, on one of them C kind of
That's
things.
American, huh?
My God. That would be, could you imagine the amount of American sponsors coming onto the team? They would see that and they'd be like, you can just see the salute as they watch the video.
That would be cool.
I think a fighter pilot would be a cool
That'd
job.
be sick.
Yeah. I would choose fighter pilot as well. I think something along that. I like, I've said this before, but I like designing things. I like the creative side of things. So something, if it wasn't piloting a jet, it would be designing something. I think architecture. I like
I
architecture.
like how we talk about flying something, yet we have no idea how to fly anything.
I think that, what is it? A 4-year course, 5-year course to learn how to fly? More or less?
5.
5? We've dedicated,
Well,
I've dedicated 20 years to this
I'm
job.
on, let's see, like, yeah, I'm 17 and
Yeah. It's good, huh? So 5 years won't take long. We'll be fine. Favorite school subjects, ones you hated, grades and reports. Did you ever get detention or suspended? Ooh, I like that question.
no.
What was your best subject?
I mean, I always enjoy outside of like sports.
Yeah.
I enjoyed science the most, to be honest.
Biology, chemistry,
Yeah,
physics?
more biology. I try to stay away from the math stuff.
You like
It
studying?
wasn't my favorite. But science was pretty like, especially marine biology coming from Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I always found that really
Oh,
interesting.
interesting. Very good. My best subject was biology.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like just being from Florida, having that ocean sort of.
Did you ever do
Connection.
like school trips out to the ocean? No.
No.
Well, yeah, I would say I think I'm with you on that.
One of my coolest school trips, we went up to some mountains in Switzerland, went snowboarding. That was pretty
That's
good.
not a school trip.
Yeah,
That
it was a
seems
school
like
trip, mate.
unbelievable first world problems.
It was great. I had a great time.
I would, but what were you doing for that? There isn't. That's not a school. That's not a studying school.
No.
trip.
It
That's
was
just
like,
for fun.
Yeah.
To be fair, if you go to school in Switzerland, it would be odd to not go.
Yeah, like they
snowboarding
would
or
set up
skiing.
these few day.
Were you any
trips
good
where-
at it?
I mean, I've grown up, so wake surfing, snowboarding.
Similar.
Huh?
Similar.
Yeah, very similar. Like once you get like quite good on a board sport kind of thing, you can kind of transfer it.
I'm good at stand-up paddleboarding. Would that be enough?
Are you?
Well, that's pretty easy, isn't it?
Yeah, but then I feel like it's tiring.
Yeah, true. Okay. Detention or suspended?
No.
Never. You know, I did. What did I get done for? It was something silly like
Not turning in your homework.
not turning in my homework, but you had to turn in your homework on a Friday.
And you forgot.
But
or
we're
didn't do
racing
it.
because we're always racing on Fridays as kids, and I ended up.
And there was no like common sense there. Like, sorry guys,
So that's
I'm away.
yeah, they knew my attendance on a Friday was below 5%, I would say, and so I then got a second detention for not attending the first detention. Do you know why? Because detention was on Fridays, and then it just kept snowballing and snowballing. Anyway, I never went to detention in the end. Did you ever have someone? What is this question? Did you ever have someone say to you, "You won't get to where you want to be"?
No,
No.
I don't think
You
so.
ever hear them
You?
like podcasts? My teacher told me I'd never become anyone.
Look at me
Look
now.
at me now.
I love like these. I'm sure some of these stories are made up, but they have like this perfect detailed like story.
Exactly.
And
My teacher told me I'd never amount to anything. But I'm in charge of $1 billion pyramid scheme. Okay, next one. What advice would you give to your younger self?
We're meant to go to fan questions.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That was good because that question I've been asked a million times. I like this one. I think we should address this one though.
Let's hear it.
How do you feel about DC calling you out for parking?
Well, I don't know if you saw my boy Kim Millman had my back.
Did he really?
Yeah.
So
He's-
if
he
we should tell people if they don't know what happened. Basically,
No, so Alex parked like an idiot.
you know,
I parked perfectly, and I got for him parking, hitting a pole.
Do you want to know something?
What were you doing?
I never hit the pole. The pole was never touched. It's just right on the edge. But
So you're saying it was perfect track limits?
it was perfect. But the way that the TV camera aimed at the car, they obviously filmed it from an angle that looks like I've hit the pole. But Logan got all the. Regardless, the main point is Logan got the stick for it.
Either way,
Perfect.
the
Just
bloke had no idea whose
perfect.
car it was. Made it up and gave me.
He saw the Williams. So as we drive into circuit, we basically have like a Williams sticker on our car to get us into the driver parking place. So they must have, or DC or whoever must have seen Williams on it, and just went after Logan for no reason.
He probably thought he was funny.
Thought it was funny. It was funny. It was a good joke.
For you.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like "Ah." Anyway, I thought that was amazing. The next day, Sunday morning, I was like, Logan, you got to
This
see
week,
this.
when you park, I'm going to move the fence into your car and I'm going to take a picture and tag you.
That's a good idea. Should we do it to someone?
Mess with someone.
Yeah. Should we do it to Yuki? And then we'll do it to Yuki. Then we'll get someone like Kim
To take a picture of it.
Have you seen Yuki's parking?
car.
Yeah. But let's just keep that. Let's keep that between us, and then we'll get it done. But don't tell anyone. Okay. Fan questions, real quick. Which video game did you like to play the most, and why? You definitely remind me of a COD guy.
Honestly, it's whatever's like hot in the moment.
Right. What's that now? Are you playing
Currently, I'm
Games?
playing COD.
COD?
Yeah. You?
I
don't play that much, to be fair, anymore.
Yeah, I've really stopped. I wish I kept playing, but I don't.
Back like when I was in Renault,
Mm-hmm.
the squad was me and then a few of the other Renault drivers, and it was
Nice.
heavy on Fortnite.
Fortnite. We love Fortnite.
Did you play Fortnite?
Fortnite with the boys.
Oh,
Unbelievable. I
it's
used
tough
to
to beat back then.
yeah. I used to get Lily on it as well. That was
How
fun.
was she?
Unbelievable. Awful. But the job was to protect her. That was fun. There's loads of games. Do you ever play this? Were you playing on PC or?
No, I've always been on PlayStation.
Okay. Because some of the PC games, they're so good.
Have you ever played Blackout, Call of Duty, the before Warzone?
I don't think so.
It was like a battle royale. That was fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I never got into the Call of Duty Warzone style. I never got into.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's nothing special in my opinion.
But I've been playing Valorant. I like Valorant.
Is that
These are all
that's
PC games.
that's similar to like a Call of Duty, right?
It's like a Counter-Strike.
Okay, yeah.
Like search and
It's
destroy.
PC only.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next one. If you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Let's not talk about it scientifically, because scientifically, the best would be breast milk, because it has all the vitamins. It'd be apparently it's the only thing you can have to survive. So non-scientific,
So just like
just good food that you would never get tired of.
man, I think I gotta go with like a world-class burger.
Well, world class. Where's the burger from?
There's this place called Houston's
Okay,
back home,
Miami.
Fort Lauderdale.
Why is it not in Houston?
Cheeseburger,
Yep,
medium rare,
I like that. Yeah,
little mix of ketchup and mayo.
simple sauce. Do you have the
Man, it's good.
Do you have the dill, the pickles on the burger?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good with pickles.
Yeah. Mustard,
Bit of lettuce, bit of tomato.
mustard, man.
Sometimes.
Chopped onions, tomatoes.
Yeah. Load it up.
Load it up. To be fair, a good burger is hard to beat. I do think America do burgers very well.
Yeah, we do.
To me,
Don't say like pizza.
no, it's not pizza. But there's not many foods that I could eat and not be bored of.
That's the thing. You're getting bored of everything, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm already bored of eggs.
Yeah. We love our eggs in the morning.
Every morning.
Every morning. We have
Same
the same
thing.
meal. Yeah. Something Thai. I say this a lot, but my favorite food is pad krapao.
Pulling in the sponsors here.
Something spicy. Yeah. Actually, I've got the team to start making it. It's pretty good.
Really?
Yeah. If you could drive one circuit for the rest of your life, which would it be?
Never been there,
Wow.
but I'm just going to throw it out.
Yeah.
Watkins Glen.
Wow. I didn't expect that.
Boom. No, but if I'm being realistic, if it wasn't so far from home, Macau.
Right.
But Watkins Glen.
I would say Nürburgring because it's
Nordschleife
it would be
or Nürburgring?
Nordschleife. Like it would be the least boring. Eventually, you will get bored, just like food. If we had to drive one track the whole time, it would get boring. But give me the most corners then.
Have you driven Macau?
Yeah, crazy.
Did you like it?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's great.
Imagine that in an F1 car.
That's the most fun I've ever had on a racetrack, I think.
Yes. It got to a point where it felt like so out of your comfort zone that it was just,
I mean, the first lap I did there, I'm like, this can't, you know.
I know what you mean. I had the same feeling.
What are you going to, what am
I remember
what am I going to do here?
my first proper push lap in Macau, and I was like, that was good. Like I sent that. Took too much risk there, but that's fine. And they come on the radio, they're like, yeah, that's 7 seconds off. I was like, all right, we've got some work to do.
Back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
Man, I ended up having a great weekend there, but first lap I went out, I was like confident going in. I
Yeah.
did the out lap and I'm like, that confidence is gone.
Yeah. I know.
See how
Good
it
track.
goes.
And it was good cars as well. Like,
Well, I did it in the new F3,
oh, okay.
but it was still great.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. The question here is if you had a tattoo of any circuit, but I wouldn't want to do
If you had a what?
a tattoo.
No,
I'm going to
I'm
change
not
the
doing a
question.
tattoo.
If you had any tattoo, what would you choose?
Oh. Wow. I don't want a tattoo.
You don't want a tattoo?
No.
Nothing? Is your family against tattoos? Does anyone have
Wouldn't say-
tattoos in your family?
I mean, no one has any, but I wouldn't say it's like against, but I know how I am and I feel like I would change my mind.
True. If I had tattoos, it would be totally random, like just ridiculous things, like a duck cooking eggs, kind of style. Just
What's wrong?
just have it like random.
But like spots or like
Spots, yeah, a bit of cohesion, but mostly random. I wouldn't mind having tattoos, but I don't think I'd do it, but I wouldn't mind it. Anyway, this is a weird question from a fan, and I think they might have a fetish. They ask, are you guys ticklish? This is a really important question. It's a yes or a no question, Logan.
if someone like hits me in the stomach, then yeah.
Yes.
But outside that, no, not too bad.
Stomach ticklish.
No, but like like a
Yes. Yeah. A little grab. I am. Feet.
my feet are ticklish.
I hate the feet.
Yeah.
Like feet massage. I can't do it. I can't relax.
A massage?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. On the feet, it's just ticklish. Armpits, not my neck. Gave a bit too much information for that person.
That was a lot of info, man.
We'll end the last question. What's something you believed in as a kid that you were completely wrong about? Nice question to end. I can tell you something which I believed was wrong with me, and I was like, what the hell's wrong with me? I remember, like, I didn't realize your pee is warm. And I thought mine was, I thought it wasn't normal to have warm pee. So I remember I was I was a kid and that we were in Italy and it was snowing outside and steam was out, like we were skiing and I was peeing the snow and steam was coming out and I was freaking out. And I was like, I can't tell anyone about this because something's wrong with me. I don't even want to go. I don't want to go to the doctors about this. And then I think by the time I turned 19, I realized that. But it did take time for me to realize that wasn't real.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
No. That was well, I've just given too much information and you've given us nothing. So. All right. Well, that's a wrap up. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was quite a peaceful one.
It was peaceful. Honestly,
I feel like our podcast needs background music. Like a little bit of just a remember guys to buy our mini helmets. Make sure to check out the shop. Check out the hats, check out the helmets.
Yeah. Good.
Well, thank you very much. And
I'm gonna grab a schnitzel.
Me too. Very good. Bye-bye.